Winding the week down, but we have some very, very good news about good people doing a good thing in our island community. We brought in our friend Lauren Cabrera on a few weeks ago, and she is heading up the Boonie Flight Project. It's now got an official name and an Instagram page and a Facebook page, and you can go over there and check it out. A couple weeks ago, they actually sent a cadre, let's call it, of 25 canines that were displaced here. They were just Boonie dogs that didn't have a home. They now have happy homes in the mainland, and each one of them has a loving family and is taking care of them. And tomorrow, there will be another batch of pups that are going to be sent to the States and given loving homes. So let's bring Lauren back into the Zoom room right now. Lauren, Hoffaday, and good morning to you once again.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're very well. And who have we got there? We have another guest.
This is my son, Felix.
Oh, hi, Felix.
Yeah, he's almost 6 months old.
Oh, very cool. Well, Lauren, I'm the online guy, and I got to tell you, I don't have to tell you about, how your Facebook page and your Instagram feed have just absolutely blown up and resonated with the entire online community because people have seen the good work that you've been doing with the Boonie Flight Project, and people are just blown away, by the reaction and by, the stunning imagery and the videos and everything like that. So, before we talk about tomorrow's event, kind of take me back a couple weeks and tell me about how it was to actually go to the United, that loading dock and everything, and see all of the dogs that you and your friends have worked so very hard to find homes and actually watch them depart.
Yeah, that was a really surreal experience because I think my friend Kelsey and I and a lot of volunteers put a ton of work into this, but we kind of expected something to go wrong. It seems too good to be true, but nothing went wrong. Everything was great. All 25 dogs traveled safely to their new homes, and we've been inundated with pictures and videos of them laying on couches, playing in the snow, being spoiled and loved. And yeah, it was really amazing. It seems too good to be true, but here we are doing it again. So. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so the first time it was, am I correct? It was 25 dogs the first time, and this time is, I know when I talked to you a couple days ago, you said it was teetering near maybe 22, 23, right?
Now it's 26. They had a couple last minute cancellations, so we always fill whatever spot is available. So yeah, now there's 26 dogs going all around the U.S. We have Seattle, Kansas, Florida, and a lot of New Hampshire dogs again.
Now, I'm going to use a cliche here, but, a picture tells 1,000 words and everything, and we've got that montage up on screen as you and I and little Felix are talking. But I don't know if they can accurately convey the emotion that was going on, by all of your volunteers and your friends and people that, just gave of their time and their love to make this happen. So tell me emotionally what it was like to actually see the work that you were doing, come to fruition that day.
Oh, there were a lot of tears.
Most of them were yours, I'm assuming, because you said you were going to let the waterworks go last time.
Most of them mine. I didn't cry at the send-off, but seeing the videos of people meeting their dog that they've been dreaming about and talking to me about for the first time, those were really emotional and really sweet. Yeah, it's just really amazing. Dog rescue here is a lot of heartbreak because you find dogs in all sorts of awful situations, and then you struggle to find them a home, and then sometimes you find them abandoned later on after you took care of them and found them a home. So it's really nice to have something so uplifting and such a happy ending for the dogs. I think that's why everybody wants to help.
Speaking of, I know you brought a guest on with you last time, so it was Lucy who was supposed to be on her way to Alaska, right? How's she doing?
She's good. Her new owner sends me pictures of her curled up in her toy basket, sitting on top of her stairs outside. She absolutely adores Lucy. They're a perfect match. It was a really long flight for her, but I don't think she cares anymore.
Now, we deliberately were showing you these pictures, everybody watching right now on Facebook Live and on KUMTV8, of the montage of the dogs leaving. Make sure to go check out Lauren's Facebook page at the Boonie Flight Project, because she's also got a bunch of pictures and videos of the dogs arriving and then actually making their new homes with their new families. And it's stunning stuff. I got to tell you and everything. Like you said, not a dry eye in the house. Have the new owners? I don't want to say owners, families, like messaged you and just said, like how the dogs have behaved and how they've acclimated to their new homes?
Oh yeah, we have group chats actually with all the new families of the dogs. And every morning I wake up, they're on like East Coast time, most of them. So every morning I wake up to like 40 messages and pictures and videos of what their Boonie dog did today. And everybody thinks they're really cool dogs because they're not your usual mutt, like they're really mutts, and they have the big ears, and they're also unique looking, and they have a cool story. So people are really proud of their Guam dogs. It's
Right
pretty
on.
awesome. We have like so many people who want to adopt them now. It's hard to keep up with.
Okay, now you, of course, you were telling us last time before you made Guam your home. You originally hail from New Hampshire, and a lot of the dogs that you've helped to find homes like went to like kind of the New England area. But where else in the U.S. Have these dogs found a home?
So far, Alaska, Indiana, DC, Texas, New Hampshire, Vermont. This time around, though, we're Kansas. We have dogs going to Hawaii even.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, apparently even Hawaii doesn't have too many puppies. And we've had like maybe 4 more adoption applications from Alaska also. So I think we'll be sending more dogs there in the future. Pretty much. I bet they'll end up everywhere. Seattle, we have a couple dogs going to LA.
I remember that. Yeah, you said there were a bunch going to Seattle. So, and again, since we talked last time, have there been many more people who said they'd like to volunteer or just reach out to you or say, I've got tips on where more dogs are going to be?
Oh yeah, every day we probably get at least 5 volunteer requests. A lot of them are stateside, but we have a lot of people asking to help here too. And the best way people can help is if they want to have a puppy for a week or 2, we can give them a puppy. They don't have to keep them. We'll send them on an airplane. So at least you get to like have a puppy for a week or 2, but you don't have the long-term responsibility. We really need foster homes for the puppies before they fly, just to get them a little more socialized and to make sure they stay safe and healthy. And so it's easier for us to like bring them to the vet and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. So anybody who wants to foster a puppy, just message us on Facebook.
Well, I think one point that you made abundantly clear in your story with our Peter Santos last night, we've also featured a couple times here on the show, is just the cost of doing this and everything. And again, you're a nonprofit organization. All of your team are basically volunteers, and they're doing it, out of the kindness of their own hearts. But this kind of thing has a substantial dollar figure attached to it when it comes to getting the dogs ready, getting them dewormed, or a lot of them have to be nursed back to health and gotten in a travel ready mode. You also said that you're looking to hopefully take a lot of the burden off of Gain to actually house these dogs and everything like that. So what are you looking at in terms of, kind of like cost reduction? I know you said last time you were planning to work with some of the policymakers, and you've basically got a vision for this organization.
Yeah, so the cost is a lot. The flights are expensive. For the puppies, we try to break even through the adoption fees, but like you said, we still have all these vet costs, and we have to buy crates, and those are expensive. So we recently partnered with Isla Vet, and they're giving us free health certificates and at-cost medications, which is awesome. All the puppies we get from Gain come with vaccines, so that saves us a bit. But still, even just like, when we pick up the puppies, we bring them to the vet and get their poop checked to see if they have any worms and get them on the right treatment for that. That ends up adding up. That plus the flea and tick preventive, I think we spent like $1,500 in vet bills this time around.
Wow.
Last time it was even more before we partnered with Isla. So yeah, it's expensive. We're fundraising a lot. Our future goal is to charter a big plane, just us, and send like a couple hundred dogs off island at once. That's going to take a lot of planning and a lot of fundraising, but I think we could break even on the flight cost through adoption fees. It's just the vet fees and the crate fees that are going to be the tricky part. But it would be really cool to empty out Gain and send all their dogs to homes and rescues stateside.
Yeah, it's I mean it's such a noble thing to say, like we're doing this because we want to do the right thing and do right by these animals and help families that, have space and have a passion for animals. But, the practical side too is, I mean, there's a lot of logistics that you got to cover, and sometimes that just comes down to hard math.
Yeah, exactly. So we're trying to figure out like moving forward how to be more cost effective and different ways to maybe get like medication donated or I don't know. We'll put our heads together a little more.
Well, the fact that
And
you're
kind
actually doing two of these events in 2 weeks, I should say in 3 weeks, in 3 weeks' time, and everything shows that you're actually getting stuff done, and that's to be commendable. There is a way I know, and I have actually donated myself. You've actually got these really cool dry fit shirts that people can have, right?
yeah, we do have really cool shirts. We have shirts from the first flight that have the names of all the dogs on the back. And a cool little design like paw prints and the map and an airplane and stuff. And we have shirts from this flight going also that have names of all the dogs on this flight. So if you like any of our t-shirts, check out our Facebook. They're really comfortable. I have a couple of them. My husband likes them too. He wears them like all the time now. So yeah, I have a shirt for you also.
Thank you.
So
Yeah. Well, I
yeah,
happily donated a couple weeks ago when I saw that and everything. And speaking of which, tomorrow is the second event. And what time is that going to be? And how many people do you expect to be there?
around 4 p.m. I don't think it'll be as big as last time, but we'll see. There'll be 26 dogs and their caretakers. So it just depends on how many puppies Kelsey brings. I think she's bringing like 10 puppies herself,
Hmm.
and a couple of adult dogs.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be busy still.
Well, one thing that I know about you is you said you've not only got a passion for canines, but you've done work with horses and you've done equine training before, and do you also have a soft spot for cats and maybe salamanders and birds as well? Or
Oh yeah, definitely.
okay, so a friend to all animals, everybody. So that having been said, what do you envision as like maybe helping out these puppies and these dogs in a future capacity?
At first we said our goal was to send 200 dogs off island by the end of the year, but at this rate, I think we'll probably exceed that goal. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not like a huge dent in the animal population here, obviously with 60,000 dogs running around. But, it's nice. I hope it makes people love the Boonie dogs a little more, seeing how, sorry, what are you doing? How like high demand they are stateside.
Well, your little man obviously can't wait. He's like, Mom, let's go send these dogs off and let's go find him some happy homes, man. I'm ready to go.
He's so wild right now. He's very excited, I guess.
He's happy to be on Facebook, and obviously he's very proud of you and the work what has basically become like a family operation, including your extended family with all of your friends. So everyone is welcome. If people on Guam or people that find your Facebook page and join your group, if they would like to help out, they're certainly welcome to. Correct?
Yeah, we love help. Any help. Even just towel donations. We had a volunteer bring us a bunch of blankets yesterday that we can line the crates with. This dog, you might see down there, Tofu, we found him. He just showed up at our house last year and he was like so sick and skinny and unhealthy. And we got him healthy and he's a total love. And I didn't try to find him a home because I was like, we'll just keep him. It's hard to find adult dogs homes. But once we started this project, I was like, maybe somebody will want Tofu. He's like a perfect family dog. We have a lot of dogs anyways. So he's moving to Nantucket tomorrow.
All right.
Gonna live in a house with 3 kids. Tofu, he's a very good boy. Yeah, I don't know if you can see him.
Oh, very nice. Well, I mean, the name of your organization, obviously. Oh, there he is. Hi, Tofu.
There's Tofu. Oh, Tofu, say hi. Okay, never mind.
See, it's a family thing, and although the name of this organization is the Boonie Flight Project, obviously this is just not like a one-time shot gig and everything like that. This is an effort that goes on and will continue to go on as long as there are Boonie dogs who need a loving home.
Yeah, and that will probably be a long time. So as long as the airlines still fly dogs, we'll still send them out.
Well, there you go. Well, Lauren, we do appreciate everything that you're doing. You're a friend to animals everywhere, and clearly you've got your hands full, literally and figuratively, with the job tomorrow and everything. So best of luck to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, and please make sure to join their Facebook group and follow them, because they're really good people doing some really good work in our community. And stay tuned, everybody, because when the link continues, we've got more coming up. So stay tuned. You're watching KUAM.
GU Self-Storage, conveniently located near the Harmon McDonald's. We offer affordable rates, online payments, and auto bill pay for your